Police investigate Kanye West and wife Bianca Censori over their compromising position on a riverboat and will quiz driver to see what he saw, as councillor says couple disrespected Venice. Police are investigating Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori after they were caught on camera in a compromising position during their Italian holiday. The couple sparked controversy last week while in the romantic city of Venice when West made an indecent display while on a boat and Bianca was seen kneeling in front of him. In other images, the American rapper, 46, was seen seated at the back of a river taxi while Australian Bianca, 28, nestled her head in his lap. Now Mail Online can exclusively reveal that police in the lagoon city popular with British holidaymakers have identified the driver of the taxi they were on. He is expected to be questioned in the next few days about what exactly he saw on the boat, and police are also asking for photographers to hand over the images that went around the world. A Venice police source said, "There are standards of public decorum that have to be followed by tourists and locals alike, and any breaches are severely punished." The images of West with his trousers down while in a taxi as he and his partner crossed the lagoon were seen all over the globe. You could clearly see his trousers were half down, and we have received complaints from people who witnessed it. Now we have identified the driver of the boat and we will be asking him what he saw as well. The images show the couple clearly in a state of intimacy, and if the local prosecutor decides to press charges, then we will notify the couple, most probably through the relevant embassies. The offense being investigated is acts contrary to public decency, which is punishable by an administrative sanction. Venetian officials have also expressed outrage, hardly surprising considering the city issues fines for infractions like swimming in the canals, open-air picnics, and sprawling on the steps of public buildings. Elisabetta Pesci, councillor for public security in Venice, told Mail Online, "Without any shadow of doubt, what we saw from the couple was a lack of respect for Venice, which is the most enchanting city in the world." A source close to the city's mayor Luigi Bergnero said, "By chance the monthly meeting on public security is imminent and this sort of behavior will be discussed. Venice is famous for being one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and we expect tourists to maintain a respectable level of decency when visiting. These public acts of spectacle are not what we or the millions of tourists who come here each year wish to see, and we take a very dim view of it. We can only hope that the prosecutor imposes a fine, and then the couple will think long and hard about their behavior if they return to Venice in the future." A spokesman for Venezia Turismo Motascafy, the firm that owned the boat the couple were on, said that it was completely unaware of the incident. They added the pair would have been kicked off the boat if the driver had noticed their public exposure. It went on, "The driver had to keep a lookout for traffic and did not see these obscenities. If this had happened, he would have immediately disembarked and reported the transgressors to those in authority." The Italian rental company noted that third person on board the taxi who was riding with Ye and Ms. Censori had obstructed the captain's view to the back of the boat. The company has since banned the couple from using their boats in the future. "We completely dissociate ourselves from such acts and behavior. Mr. West and his wife will certainly no longer be welcome on board our company's boats." This ban is not the first in recent times, as Bianca has recently sparked controversy in Italy due to her wardrobe choices. Last month, local residents in Italy complained to police that the 28-year-old man was walking around in public in a transparent outfit. She managed to avoid a fine for that, but if convicted of public indecency, they could face a fine from €5,000 to €10,000. Prior to boarding the boat, West was covered from head to toe in an all-black ensemble, while Censori wore a knee-length trench coat which she teamed with a pair of nude heels. But both shed their layers as soon as they boarded the ship, with Censori ditching her coat in favor of a transparent, strapless outfit while West pulled down his trousers to reveal an unsightly rear end. It appeared that things were getting very steamy as Censori rested her elbows on his knees while he was then seen cradling her head as they sailed along the river. And the couple didn't appear to mind who spotted them during the trip, given that they were surrounded by other boats filled to the brim with tourists, all of whom had a perfect view of the pair putting on their amorous display. The fashion designer, who was widely believed to be behind all of Censori's recent and controversial looks, and his new muse were first romantically linked in January 2023, just months after his divorce from Kim Kardashian was finalized. The couple wed in a private ceremony in Beverly Hills in January, about 2 months after the rapper's divorce to Kim Kardashian was finalized. However, the legality of the union is in question, as they did not file a marriage certificate. Kardashian filed for divorce in February 2021 after 6 years of marriage. Throughout their longtime romance, West often called her his muse and heavily influenced her fashion choices. The former couple share 4 children together: North, 10, Saint, 7, Chicago, 5, and Psalm, 4.